Ever come across a message that just hits different? One that really connects? Well, today we're going to tear down and analyze a script that does exactly that. We're going to see how it masterfully uses language and cultural touchstones to build a real narrative of hope. Let's dive in.
Okay, right out of the gate, look at this. A powerful mix of Punjabi and English. It starts with this stark, unavoidable truth, Nasha Zindagi Dun Barbad Karda Hai, which means addiction destroys life. But then, in the very same breath, it hits you with this incredible promise, but there is always a way back. You see that bilingual hook? It's more than just clever wording, it's an immediate, empathetic handshake with the exact community it's trying to reach.
So if you're going to offer a way back, you first have to clearly define what people are coming back from. This first part of the narrative is all about framing the crisis, making sure the audience truly feels understood in their struggle.
And this is where it gets really smart. The message doesn't just focus on the person struggling, it immediately widens the lens. We're talking about the ripple effect, the broken families, the shattered dreams, the lost confidence. All of a sudden, this isn't just one person's problem, it's a community's pain. This line right here, this is the core of their whole approach. Drugs and alcohol don't just break a person, they break the entire family. By framing addiction as a communal wound, not just an individual failing, it strikes a deep, powerful chord, especially in a culture where family is the bedrock of everything. That single idea completely changes the conversation.
All right, so after establishing just how deep the crisis goes, the script makes this incredibly important pivot. It doesn't leave you sitting in that despair. Nope. It immediately starts to build that path toward hope. Let's see how they pull it off.
So simple, right? But so powerful. After walking through the darkness, these two words act like a beacon of light. This isn't just a change in topic, it's a direct promise. It's the answer to the crisis they just outlined, telling the viewer, okay, a solution is coming and it's coming right now.
And they anchor this whole promise in one beautiful concept, Navi Shuruat, which means a new beginning. Just think about the power of that phrase. It's not just treatment or rehab, it's a total life transformation. It elevates the entire offer from a clinical process to this profound opportunity for a completely fresh start.
So, how exactly do you get to this new beginning? They don't leave it vague. They make it feel totally achievable by laying out 3 clear, professional steps: counseling, therapy, and meditation. This demystifies the whole journey. It makes it feel structured, manageable, and, most importantly, trustworthy. It's not some abstract idea, it's a concrete plan.
Okay, having a clear plan is fantastic, but this is the part where the message goes from being practical to being truly profound. It moves past the what of recovery and digs deep into the why their approach is fundamentally different. This is the real emotional core of the whole thing.
And this line, wow, this is the absolute heart of the entire message. Here, you aren't a patient, you're family. In just a few words, it completely reframes the entire relationship. It's such a simple, yet incredibly powerful emotional promise.
Let's really break down why that patient versus family idea is such a game changer. Think about it. The word patient can feel so cold, so clinical, almost isolating. You're a case file, a number getting treatment. But family, that word changes everything. It means unconditional support, a deep sense of belonging, and this idea that you are all healing together. It's a powerful promise that you will not have to fight this battle alone.
So now we get to the final act of this narrative. This is where it all comes together. It offers proof that this whole system actually works, and then it turns to the audience and empowers them to take that crucial first step for themselves.
And here it is, the emotional climax. This simple testimonial that says, I found myself again. This is the ultimate proof of that Navi Shuruat, that new beginning they promised. It shows that recovery isn't just about stopping a habit, it's about reclaiming your entire identity. This is the payoff the audience has been waiting to hear.
And with that powerful proof on the table, the script does something brilliant. It basically turns the camera around, shifting the focus from the person in the story directly onto you, the person watching. The message becomes crystal clear and so empowering. You've just seen it's possible, now it's your turn. And look at this. This might seem like a small detail, but it's huge. They don't just give you one helpline number, they give you 6 of them. That's a very deliberate choice. It's designed to remove every single barrier to reaching out. It practically screams, we're here, we are accessible, and we want to help. It makes that first step feel so much easier to take. And then, to close it all out,
The script brings the entire story full circle. It echoes the very first line we heard. It's a brilliant storytelling technique that reinforces that central message of hope, making sure the one idea that sticks with you is that powerful, unforgettable promise.
So as you can see, this wasn't just a promotional script. It was a carefully constructed narrative, a lifeline built on a deep understanding of language, culture, and human emotion. And it kind of leaves us with this big question to think about. Just how much more powerful can a message of hope become when it truly, authentically speaks your language? Thanks for digging into this with me.